All right, folks, welcome back to PrepperNow. We'll do a regular old video like we used to do all the time. Not a drive, not a live stream, just a regular old video. And talk about the way the people that are supposed to be helping us and take care of us are failing at such things, and your reliance on the people that are in our good halls of governance to make it so we can live comfortably. We can't rely on them, and we have to rely on ourselves. We have to be self-sufficient. We have to be doing things in our own self-interest when it comes to taking care of our families, because the state is not something that we can rely on for multiple reasons. So, going to take you through some thoughts and some concerns and everything, and just see what you think about basically our government really not caring as much as we need to be cared for. I don't think I have to tell you about what happens to our taxes and everything else, and how a lot of the money that we pay into the system just basically goes into the abyss. So recently it came out that there was an X account. This is by the House Ways and Means Committee. So this is officialdom in the government. And basically what was tweeted is concerning, because over the last week we've seen the Black Friday deals and everything else, and people spent money. In fact, there was $10.8 billion that were spent online, and good for the economy, and people are spending money. But a lot of people would say, well, the reason why things are up is because prices are up, inflation's up, everything that we're buying is much more expensive. We have been having to buy hotel rooms for our sports travel that we do over the spring season, and noticeable increase in prices from last year and the year before. We like to do little getaways and stuff. We went to New York City a couple years ago, 2022, for a little getaway. I think I got, at that time, I think it was like $90 in the East 50s, right off of Times Square area. Former resident, I kind of know the area well, so I knew what to look for, but still a very affordable place for New York. Well, now that'd be $200. Same thing's going on with what we spend now. All kinds of money that we're spending is not going as far as it used to be. So a lot of people can't buy things, and they put money down on buy now, pay later, or BNPL, layaway type services. And when that happens, that means that people are not financially set up to handle the cost. We've all seen the reports of how most people can't handle a $400 car bill. And I mean, anything on a car now. I mean, I heard on Popular report that a person in Oregon, to get a new set of brakes, was $800 for their car. And this is like a Kia. This isn't anything special or high end. So the struggles are really starting to hit people. People want to have a Christmas. They want to have a nice holiday. They go out to buy. They spend it on the buy now, pay later. And $864.1 million projected on Black Friday alone. So for that, it was good. But the problem here is that our government is not exactly caring about that, and not looking into the numbers where they look at this buy now, pay later. We've all seen the credit card debt. Credit card debt has gone up over $1 trillion now. Our government spends more money than it takes in. That's pretty evident, and has been for many decades. Now we spend more money on usury and the paying of the interest on our debt than we do on our own defense, going into a lot of global conflict. One reporter, this guy is called a West Wing report or whatever. He's a reporter of some sort. He put out that record shopping, because what used to cost $100 now is $150, and we get 33% less Another person said record air travel, record holiday shopping, stock market at all-time highs, economy is worst ever, some Pollyannas whine in their reporting of this on this West Wing report. Okay, yeah, we spent a lot of more money, but as the person said, we're getting, we're paying a third more for a third less. So what really was concerning was this Ways and Means Democrats official Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, where there was a USA Today story that says Jeanne Forbes writes about how shoppers spent a record $10.8 billion online on Black Friday, and Cyber Monday is up next. Well, the Ways and Means Democrats chimed in on this, record travel, record holiday stuff, and saying that everybody is whining, saying it's the worst ever. And they said that we think the price of eggs can't be afforded, and here you're thinking that y'all couldn't afford eggs. That's not exactly sensitive to what's going on. Eggs have gone up exponentially. They're up 2-3 times what they used to be. I remember going into Aldi in 2020 and seeing 79-cent dozen eggs regularly. Now, $3.50, $4. You're lucky to get them sub $3. I got an 18-pack of Eggland's Best from Sam's Club because ours are molting and it's cold, and we kind of let them chill out, and we've gone through all of our glassed eggs. By the way, if you've ever glassed eggs or want to know how, incredibly great way to preserve eggs, but I just finished those off a few weeks ago. Eggs are up exponentially. 18-pack Eggland eggs, $5 and change. I think it was actually $6 after the tax. So people, that are supposed to be taking care of us are joking about how things are going up and how we whine too much. And I have to tell you, everybody is feeling these hardships. My wife and I do pretty all right, but even we have to set money aside and do what we can because we want our kids to be able to play sports and do travel teams and stuff like that. We want a good Christmas. We want to take a vacation every once in a while. A lot of people that put into the prepping video I just did talking about how their prep saved them, and how, they really don't have the ability to go and take a vacation. And that's a unfortunate reality for many people. What is evident is this, folks, is that no matter who is saying what or whatever, it is a difficult economic environment out there. And even though they come out and say, everything is fine and the economy is great because we spent $10.8 billion, the fact is that we're losing jobs. Construction is down 40%. Transport, warehouses down 44%. Federal government down 42%. Manufacturing down 20%. Healthcare down 20%. People are losing their jobs. We've all seen it. Energy costs up 34%. Groceries up 22%. Cars up 18%. Hotels up 42%, as I'm figuring out right now. Prepping is important, okay? Prepping is what's going to make you sustain. Putting away money, being frugal, not taking out a credit card, not doing the buy now, pay later, and trying to pay within your means. Maybe do things if you're not, that well off and want to get gifts. Maybe think of other ways to gift. Maybe offer running around and doing things for a person for a day to help them run errands or, pick up their, whatever it may be. Maybe it's their laundry at the laundromat. Maybe it's, mowing their lawn or whatever. Give them 5 free lawn mows. There's other ways that we can do things to make it so we are financially okay. Simple fact of the matter is, even though our government really doesn't understand the everyday struggles of people, we do. And the only way that we're able to break through this and to make it so we can handle all of these rough spots, well, that's why prepping is such an important thing. Tonight, I got a really good deal on some sweet treats and went out and got it because my kids were, they were being good kids. They're doing what they're supposed to do. And I surprised them with a little bit of a sweet treat. The reason why is because it's been in my shed, because I got, bought this on bulk, got it for a pretty darn good price, and a candy bar that would have been $152, it was 40 cents because I bought them this way. We go to discount shoppers all the time. The point I am making, folks, is that our government is not really going to be the ones to save us. Sure, a lot of us think that the right people have gotten into office, but the troubles, the inflation hurting us, especially those that are on fixed incomes, that are suffering through groceries and fuel problems and utility prices, price of a gallon of milk, people on low-income households, or if you're in a high-income household, there are people that are making well over six figures that are struggling. Go find the deals. Go find the way to prep stuff. I found a deal on really good toothpaste that was being discontinued. I bought 4 of them. These would have been $4 or $5 a tube. I got them for 98 cents each. Find the deals. Go out there, and if you see something and you've got the place for it, put it, prep it, do it. These are habits that people need to be learning, because the only way to take on this inflation is to change our behavior. And by prepping, you can change your behavior to do things that are going to be really helpful when you want to get your kid that little sweet treat because they've been really good, or you want to use good toothpaste, but you find a deal and thank God you did, so you're able to put that away. And sure, you're not going to use it all up in the next 6 months, but I mean, it's toothpaste. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to get, bad if you use it in the next, 18, 24 months. Keep prepping, folks. Okay, keep doing the things and keep listening here to PrepperNow. Hit that like button, do the subscribe thing, darken out the bell. Check out the links in the description from Gab to Minds X, Truth, Twitter. Subscribe, Star Locals. Be a member here for a couple bucks a month. Keep supporting the initiatives that we're trying to put out to motivate you all so you can do things so your life is hindered by the inflation and the other costs. And that's the best thing that prepping does for us. It saves us from having to spend too much money because we're unprepared. If you're able to put that stuff away and prepare for it, you'll be thanking yourself in the long run. Do the things now. They're going to make you thank yourself for yourself later. God bless. PrepperNow.